Y'all really understand that y'all on this app crying over locked up men, right? Begging for their freedom and screaming at the system while ignoring the trail of destruction that they've left behind them. Like, y'all do understand that y'all are weeping for the very exact hands that broke the scales, right? And I'm not making this to argue, I'm making this to give y'all the facts that y'all constantly ignore or don't want to go get on your own. Like, we say we are one, we say that we are all, we got one love, this, that, and the third. But how are we going to truly ascend if y'all keep anchoring y'all souls to a fucking prison cell for motherfuckers that can't do shit for us? Like, I want y'all to tell me how we gonna build a new world if y'all still stuck on the old blueprint of chaos. Ma is not a chant. Ma is cosmic law. It is truth. It is order. It is justice. It is balance. It is reciprocity. Y'all don't want to look at the statistics. Y'all don't want to look at the past actions, and that's why I'm here. Because let's really weigh the scales of y'all teachers, the ones that y'all screaming freedom. Malachi Z. York, long before he built the compound, he was a shapeshifter. He was jumping from religion to religion, doctrine to doctrine, and changing his name, trying to outrun his system, trying to outrun his past. Like, he had a whole record of assault and theft before he ever wore a robe. On top of that, he literally pleaded guilty to dozens of state level child molestation charges. Children. Fucking disgusting. He gave us these Egyptian themes to blind us, because in the very same timeline, he left little girls pregnant, he split up families, and he abused his fucking power. Until the scales weighed, because they're always being weighed. They weighed and they gave him a 135-year sentence, life. And I actually read up on him months ago on Wikipedia. I don't think that's something that y'all do. I think most of y'all take the information and y'all run with it, and y'all look at these beings as y'all teachers, as y'all gods, as y'all masters. These are not ascended masters. The real ascended masters is the Orishas. Look at Nature Boy. Before he ever preached to return to nature, he was chasing fame as a secular entertainer, hiding behind a history of violent offenses and also arrests. It's like he took his inner chaos, he wrapped it in fucking loincloth. He fucking explicitly stripped women of their anatomy. And this led to him being convicted of rape, false imprisonment, and sharing sexually explicit content without consent. He was given life in prison, and he was literally labeled by the judge a fucking manipulator and a classic narcissist, because that's exactly what the fuck he was. Just like most of them. They create this God complex, and they take advantage of vulnerable people who are searching for meaning, answers. And even after hearing these victim statements, do y'all still know that he still showed no remorse at all? Didn't take not nan lick of accountability? Instead he said, instead he said, I forgave y'all, and my heart is as light as a feather. Ciao. I look at young Pharaoh. We all know that's not the same young Pharaoh that we grew up watching. Or shit, he's much older than me, but as I talked into myself, the videos that I've seen of him and the videos that I've seen after I followed him and I started to see him on live and shit, bashing women, calling women bitches, playing video games and shit all day. He's the very product of the very system that he critiques, chasing clout and jumping onto trends, selling out the conscious community for a check, degrading women that he claims to elevate. Hey, anyways, next, the talk of the town, the talk of the collective, Rashad Jamal. Y'all say that he a prophet, he y'all teacher, he y'all guide, but long before he touched the internet screen or ever brought up the cosmos, he carried a long physical record of domestic violence, of suffocation, of strangulation. So pretty much, like most that don't integrate with their shadows, they don't do the healing, they don't do that shadow work, he took this trauma, right, in this inner rage, and he wrapped it in spiritual vocabulary and pushed it out into the collective of vulnerable people, of awakening individuals, right, of individuals who were seeking answers, of individuals who were disconnecting from the religious programming, the 3D matrix system. This the same nigga that was on Instagram talking about, like, basically he feel like we owe him something for waking the collective up. Nigga, I don't owe you shit. Like, there's plenty who come and gone before you, teachers. We are all teachers, but in order for you to become a teacher, you must master the teachings first, beloved. Yes, I come across Rashad Jamal. In 2024, I came across him a couple videos when I was seeking answers and I was seeking clarity. And the only thing he gave me clarity on was the fact that I was more than my vessel. After that, I was not looking up Rashad Jamal. I was not studying him. I was not going to sleep listening to him, because that's where you lose track of self. You lose disconnection from self because you're seeking all these answers outside of self, and that's what so many of y'all amongst the collective do. And y'all look for these people to literally lead us. Rashad Jamal is facing an 18-year prison conviction for child molestation. Children, again, the innocent, the pure, the ones we're supposed to protect, the ones we're supposed to lead, the ones we're supposed to look up to us. On top of that, you have his own young followers that watch him, that look up to him, that are fucking convicting murders in the woods and attacking their own families. On top of that, today, so to this day, you have a family of 6, y'all. They're missing, still missing. No trace of them to be found in Missouri. Like, you can't scream divine while exploiting the innocent in the dark. That's not how the cosmos works. The cosmos does not allow you to use starseeds and ancient divinity as a shield to bypass a corrupted ego. That's not how it works. As I always say, the scales are always being weighed the moment that you become aware. And the scales do not lie. The scales weigh their heart. The scales weigh their actions, their decisions. And it was the weight of their own distortion that pulled them down. You have to understand that they had their time. And their time has come to an end because they chose ego over elevation. They chose power over protection. Now it's on us to stop looking to the past and to damn sure stop looking at men who couldn't even master their own shadows. It's on us now. We are the continuance. We are the rise. Just as we are in ancestors, we have to correct what they couldn't or failed to heal. We have to clear the wreckage. We have to evolve, and we have to ascend. We have to understand that we are still standing so that we can still rise, because it's the sign, and we can't keep looking at the past or looking at past leaders, past activists. But understand that we are the now. We are the present. And to the collective of women that's watching me right now, that get on here and scream and cry and beg for these men to be free, why are you choosing to be weak? Are you looking outside of yourself for a king, a master, a prophet? Like, have you looked in the mirror? You are the very source of all. You are the very breath of spirit, the very womb of wisdom. Step into your role and stop feeding your energy to beings who need it to feel superior. Stop validating men who only weaponize ancient truths to pump their own ego. Our ancestors didn't build civilizations by begging broken men to lead them, to teach them. We are the very gatekeepers. We are the very sirens. Protect what is sacred, my love. Protect the womb, protect the children, protect the air. Share your medicine, your truth, your knowing only with those who actually value it, who honor it, who live it. And honestly, don't care how y'all feel. Y'all feel offended at what I'm saying about any of them. If y'all get upset, y'all feel any type of way, go do the research yourself. But that's something that a lot of y'all don't want to do. A lot of y'all take the shit and y'all run with it. You feel me? Like I said, what is it that they can do for us in this now? Look at how far we come. Look at the shifts that are fucking happening, the downloads that are coming through. Shit, most of the shit that fucking, I can say Rashad Jamal, he had a lot of knowledge, but most of the shit that he didn't talk about, that surface knowledge as shit. Baby, the mothers are awake now. And I say that humbly and respectfully and disrespectfully. This whole era of the untouchable, male idol, dominating, male energy, whatever, want us to bow down, worship y'all, this, that, and the third, that shit is over. Overly over. You hear me? The matrix of spiritual delusion, illusions, all that shit is shattering. And if the truth shackles your ego, let that shit break. Because your comfortability is not my assignment. Your liberation is.